So I've made plenty to joke about my Sonic collection. It's a pretty extensive one. I have a whole series about going out and spending a lot of money on Sonic toys, and I have another series where I show off a bunch of Sonic toys that I've bought and then talk more about. But I think it's cool to dive deeper into the actual products themselves, and I think that the best way and the coolest way to do that is to talk about the brand new Sonic toy line that is not out yet, but it is coming. The Sonic the Hedgehog toy line by JAKKS Pacific, which is due out in a couple of months actually. That's right, anywhere from August to September we should be expecting to see these from stores such as Target or Toys R Us. Nope. Oh, by the way, just saying, ignore this little thing near my forehead. Just ignore that. But I think it's important to talk about where this toy line all began and what we should be looking forward to. Once when these actual products do come out, I'll go more into depth with them through maybe merchants will find them for the first time, Merch Haul maybe will find them for the first time. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Merchant will find them for the first time, and then in Merch Haul you will see the ones that I've picked up off camera. But let's go ahead and look at where this all began, so I never have to talk about the history of JAKKS Pacific Sonic toy line history again. So I found out about JAKKS Pacific being the new global toy partner for Sonic the way anybody else does, just surfing through Business Wire, you know? There wasn't a lot of info inside of the press release. What we did get was some quotes from Sega of America and JAKKS Pacific, but we also got some pricing info, and that's that figures will start off at $4.99, but that just means that it won't be everything, it's just a specific item or category. So there might be certain plushes, novelty items, figures within JAKKS Pacific Sonic that will start off at $4.99. Not everything will be $4.99. Trust me, if it was, I just spit a little. Trust me, if it was, I'd be very happy. They said that they'll be showcasing action figures, collectibles, plushes, novelty items, play sets, all of that. That's actually a very extensive list. I'm not sure what Tomy's list was, but that's a lot of stuff. They did put out some novelty items, but like nothing crazy. They really did stick to action figures and plushes. Jazzwares, on the other hand, put out like a lot of different things, like a boombox and headphones and other weird stuff. So it seems like they'll be taking more of Jazzware's path rather than Tomy's, because Tomy really did just make figures and plushes. What was accompanied with the press release was this picture of these things. I know I've discussed these before in like the only other video I talked about JAKKS Pacific in, which is this video I'm plugging again. But yeah, they look weird, but that's what we were given, and that they were bendy figures. We've had bendy Sonic figures in the past, such as the Joyride figures, but also the Sonic Adventure bendy figures, which were later turned into Sonic X bendy figures, and then also eventually were going to be Jazzware's bendy. They had a long history. So after a pretty long wait, I don't think we had any other bendy figures from Tomy or Jazzwares. So this is the first time we're getting bendy figures in a very long time. You know, at least like original ones. And I'm really wondering if this will be the entire toy line and like how they're made. Like, will every character be a bendy figure? So of course our confirmed characters so far are Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. But that's just wave 1 with 4 figures right off the bat, which is a really good amount of figures, I'd say. Especially for the size they are. Because for main line Sonic figures, those are by far the biggest ones, which is pretty cool, and I'm excited to see other characters that will come along later. It seems like Sega's been pushing for Shadow to be in the main series a lot, so I understand why he's there instead of Amy, who's been a very big presence, mainly because of Sonic Boom. So I expect to see Amy later, definitely Silver, as well as Eggman. You have to have Eggman, because, you know, Eggman. And it'd be really cool to get some more obscure characters, which haven't got figures in a very long time or ever. We haven't got a Blaze figure since Jazzwares. We haven't got a Rouge figure since like all the way back in like the mid 2000s with Sonic X. So it'd be really cool to see them again. And how cool would like an Omega figure be? That'd be so awesome. I want every character in Team Sonic Racing to have a figure. I think that's only right, except for Zavok. Everybody, whoever wants to come on the Zavok hate train, you're welcome. I don't care if I own a figure of Zavok. I don't care. I will, for the end of time, be a Chaos stan, and you can fight me on that. I'm just kidding. If you guys like Zavok, that's cool. That's fine. I'm so happy that they are starting off this line with modern Sonic characters off the bat in the first year, because the whole thing with Tomy is they started off their licensing deal with just Sonic Boom, and I don't think they were intending on ever making classic or modern Sonic figures until after Boom failed. Throughout the entire licensing deal, they were pushing Sonic Boom. Every year a new product got released, but nobody really cared after like the first, maybe second year. That's when they started making modern and classic figures. There was not a big variety of Tomy modern Sonic figures. Now yes, there were some classic figures like Classic Sonic, Classic Tails, Classic Metal Sonic, and Classic Knuckles, but other than that, and some variants of those characters, we didn't get a lot of character variety for Classic Sonic at all. As I just stated, those are like 4 characters. Now there were plans with the Classic Amy and a Robotnik coming. The line got cancelled before that could come through. And modern Sonic got the better end of the stick. Is that a sentence? I don't know how to say like right phrases on this channel. We had Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Metal Sonic, Zavik, and Infinite. That's a very weird lineup, isn't it, guys? Seriously, Zavik and Infinite. I know that they didn't have time to introduce other different characters like Shadow and Modern Eggman and Modern Amy and Silver and Supersonic. Now a couple of those characters that I said were planned, but they never got made because everything got cancelled at the last moment, unfortunately. Tomy was really able to get certain things out for their 2018 catalog, but they were able to get, I think, all of the plushes out, but when it came to figures, unfortunately, not all of them got made. But with JAKKS Pacific, they'll have plenty of time to flesh out their entire toy line with different character variety, and hopefully we don't get like a clear blue Sonic. I'm just kidding, shout out to the clear blue Sonic, you're cool. So Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow are confirmed figures. I know they don't look the best, but they'll look so much better when the release comes. I'm so excited to see what the packaging is gonna look like. I know that's a really weird like thing for me to be excited about, but I'm looking forward to it just to see what it would look like in contrast to like Tomy's or Jazzwares. So what else was revealed at the Toy Fair? Well, it seems like with those action figures that we're getting, they also come with these coin figure things. Now what's interesting is that there's an Amy one, and Amy doesn't have a figure, so I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if Shadow's gonna come with Amy, because that'd be kind of confusing. Or maybe they have an Amy figure plan that just probably looks even more horrendous than the mock-ups do, and they'll just release it with Wave 1 without showing it because it probably looks that bad, but you never know, maybe we're not getting her. So you can flip like the quills or hair or whatever you want to call it into the coin, take the base off, and you just flick them at each other, which makes for a really easy toy to lose or eat. I know I'm not going to eat the toy. You guys don't have to worry about me clogging that up in my mouth. Now before we dive into this really big set that's coming out, which maybe some of you guys know about, I'm going to dive into the plush line that they showed off. This is the line of Sonic plushes. Now SpeedSuperSonic was not shown off at Toy Fair. They only showed off Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, and these are all classic plushes compared to the modern stuff we just talked about. Actually, I like these a decent amount. Now I prefer the ones that we've got from Tomy and Jazzwares before, but they're going for a more stylized look, which we have got from Tomy in terms like their big head plushes. I'm more of a fan of traditional plushes, but we have been getting a lot of those recently, so I'm not too upset switching it up. I like these a decent amount. Eggman looks kind of, you know, but of course, I'm gonna buy it all. I mean, I like them, and I'm interested in seeing a lot about them. I don't have too much to say. I know that they're gonna have another wave. They look to be a decent size, so I'm not really sure where I'm gonna display, because we're getting pretty full over here. Might have to make another wall. So there's this really big thing that JAKKS Pacific has been amping up, and that's this little play set where you have this racetrack, and you put this sphere there, and then you launch it. And the cool thing is that these aren't just like spheres in a playset, they're actually removable figures as well, and that makes it much easier to like display and stuff. These are all classic figures, seeming to be based around Sonic Mania. I wouldn't be saying that if they were just classic, but the thing is that they have Mighty and Ray, which is so cool, as well as Metal Sonic. And it seems like JAKKS Pacific is already off to a really great start with character variety. I'm so excited to see what next year has, because that's just gonna be sick. They have all year to roll that out. Once again, I want more big. We didn't get any Tomy big. And of course that playset looks pretty cool. I'm gonna get it, I just don't know where I'm gonna put that thing. I mean, it's classic, so I guess it's gonna go on my classic side. Do you guys know I have that? I have a classic side. And that's all that's been shown off so far, and it looks pretty cool. But let's also not forget about the movie Sonic stuff that is supposedly coming. And I think it's very likely that this is coming because why wouldn't you make movie Sonic toys? It's in the style guide. So there's this website called Toy Wiz. If you guys want to go get some Sonic stuff, extremely overpriced, you could go there. But there were a couple things listed on their website in terms of Sonic movie merchandise. Now this is not all of it. Now this was later taken off of Toy Wiz, but here's what we have so far. We have a baby Sonic plush. I'm not sure if this is 100% legit. I'm guessing that it is, because according to some things, maybe Baby Sonic is going to be in the movie. There has to be actual plushes of Sonic and Eggman, or maybe other versions of Sonic. There can't just be a Baby Sonic plush. That'd be really weird just to have that as the only Sonic movie plush. I'm telling you, that's going to clog up the shelves. Baby Sonic. Oh, I'm scared to know what that's going to look like. Jeez. We know that we're getting standard figures of Sonic and Eggman. Now this is strange because Eggman clearly looks like Jim Carrey. So I'm interested in seeing how that's going to be translated into an action figure. It's probably just going to look like Jim Carrey. And then a larger talking Sonic action figure, so, you know, kind of like that one Sonic Boom figure where he stands up and talks. In fact, I think I have that somewhere. I can find it. Move out the way. Kind of like this, maybe. Does he still work? I wonder if he works. Try me. How do I touch? Where do I touch you at? It's from 2014. I don't know if this guy works anymore. Oh my god, this came out in 2014. So that's only the stuff that's been shown off, leaked. There might be even more stuff that we don't know about. I'm not sure if there's a JAKKS Pacific catalog, kind of like what Tomy did. I guess I'll find out at some point. It'd be really cool to know what we're gonna get, because like I mentioned earlier, that SpeedSuperSonic plush, that wasn't at Toy Fair. So maybe there were things that weren't at Toy Fair that will come out that we just don't know about yet, that maybe they'll announce later, maybe will just come out silently. Of course, that movie Sonic stuff will get announced or just release silently. I'm sure they're getting delayed. I have no idea if they're going to redesign the toys or not, but I guess we'll see. That's all the JAKKS Pacific stuff we have as of right now. If we get any more announcements of more toys to come, plushes, novelty items, all of that, because there's plenty more, I'll make sure to make some more videos on it, because I really do want to keep up to date and discuss the whole idea and things that are going on within the Sonic JAKKS Pacific toy line. My goal is to get every single JAKKS Pacific Sonic toy that there is. So help me on my journey by clicking on a couple ads, please. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Are you guys looking forward to the JAKKS Pacific Sonic toy line? Let me know down in the comments, vote in the poll. What figures or plushes or anything would you like to see JAKKS do? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Wah!